So here we are, right near the summit of Shirouma, the highest point in the Hakuba mountain range in Japan. Down there is where I came from, all the way, and zigzag, all the way up here, around those cliff face there below, all the way around the backside and all the way up here. And then there's some hotels there, or whatever it is, some accommodation or religious grounds. They're not shown on Google Maps, but the one further down, beyond there, down the hill, you can't see it from here, that was shown on Google Maps. But just absolutely stunning. I can't wait to ski down some of these steep faces. Real steep, but hopefully not too slidey. So, here is obviously a legend. Gentleman that sacrificed, or first guy up here, or guy who's committed himself the most to this mountain. Maybe a god or something, a monk, I don't know. Just amazing. There we go, some other guys coming up. Quite a few people come up here today, probably about 15 at least. Alrighty then. I will continue up and ski down. And I'll ski down from there all the way back down to the valley down below. Go and get my stuff and get out of here. Alrighty then, ciao for now. See you at the top. Oh wow, so here we are. We made it to the very summit of Shumiadaki, Mt Shirouma, and you can see over the edge some steep stuff. I want to ski down maybe there, or there's some guys down there following this ridgeline. Maybe they're coming up the faster way, but I've got to find a way down. Going off memory, I'm going to look at my photo, then tuck around there, or tuck down and go over there. So it's one of the two, and that'll bring me out actually. Yeah, down there. Yeah, that was behind those cliffs. So yeah, and shoot down. That should be it. So I came all the way from down there this morning and followed the winding river, or right next to it, on the looker's right, all the way up. So that's nearly 2,000 meter vertical. I had to walk 500 meters on the road, or 400 to 500 meters on the road, and then once it hit the snow and we got to the end of the road, yeah, it's been another 1,500 meters at least. Just wow, just wow. And what stunning place. Oof, absolutely stunning. And so Cortina is that way somewhere, and Hapo 1 is straight over there. And these are the other big mountain ranges. And that one straight ahead, where my finger's pointing, is Mayoko, where I was yesterday. I'm sure it is, because it's got the actual crater around the edge, around the perimeter. So I'm sure it is. It just looks higher over here than this one. This looks can be very deceptive. This is actually 500 meters higher. So unless I'm thinking of a different mountain, that's where I was. Unbelievable that I managed to achieve that in 2 days. 2-day window, and I've done close to 4,000 meters. I'm absolutely spent. And down there is the valley of Hakuba, straight ahead. And there's another ski resort there. I'm not sure what that is. That's probably a tiny little one. It's like half the height of vertical of Hapo 1. And then this is the official, if I can get over this, maybe. Two guys have been standing there at the true summit. So left some coins, I guess, for the sacred ground, and the actual maps in Japanese of all the mountain ranges. And then here's the official marker to give us the height. There you go, Mt Shirouma. Mt Hubakadapi. That's where it's in the Hakubadaki area. 2942 meters. La la la. So chuffed, so chuffed. Amazing. Well done, guys. So, there's a little crevasse down there, so be careful, don't go too close to the edge. And that's it, just unbelievable. Maybe. You see those little huts further down. Not sure where it came from. Just a quick walk over here where they were, the true summit. This is the true summit. That's the rocks. There's something on these rocks. That's my guess. Seems the highest. There we go. There's the huts that you could see from earlier down there. And you can see the one in the distance, even further down. That's the official accommodation. Alrighty then. That is it. All the way up there, all the way around that rock face, all the way around the backside up to those huts, and then all the way up here. And I think we're the last 3 guys up, unless more are going to make it. And I will shoot down that way. But it does look like 2 guys are coming up some of the serious snow ridge lines on the east face. So that's pretty gnarly. And a guy just went down this one before, but it looked very, very scratchy. Not much of sun had been on it when he went down. Actually, no, I think it was further down. Maybe further down into this little coal wall there. Right, my finger's pointing. So, ooh la la la, last 360. And just amazing. Absolute chuffed have made it. Beyond chuffed. Oh la la. Alrighty then. I'll get ready to ski down. Ciao for now. Alright, here we are, going to go down the steep face from Mt Shirouma daki, Hakuba daki, Mt Shirouma. Enjoy. That's where I came from. Slides here. Be very careful going down. Show you. Be careful. Very slidey. A little bit. That was quite slidey, that. So I want to quickly shoot across over down there, because down there's too dangerous. Alright. A little bit icy. Not too bad. Whew. That big avalanche terrain. All this cornice you gotta watch out for. You have to speed this up. As you can see, there's an avalanche coming down. Straight off here. And it came down there. It's very soft now, very slidey, so gotta be careful. Cut across. Oh, Jesus. Let's get out of this. It takes me out. Oh, not nice. Getting caught in an avalanche. A wet slide. Oh, Jesus Christ. All the way from up there. God damn. I was wanting to go down there. But I guess that's off the table now. I've been taken down too far. As you can see, it can be avalanches down here. Oh. Jesus. Is it still recording? 26%. Yes. So all the way down from there, really steep. I'm caught in a bit of a slide there. Thankfully it was slow sliding. I managed to stay upright. Oh, definitely not ideal conditions now. I thought I'd be whizzing it down, but definitely not. Let's follow this avalanche down. There you go. Oh, sliding all the way from up there. Like the Super C, this probably a bit crazier. We caught out bottlenecks within the avalanche terrain. More crazy than that, people have climbed up this way, which I never expected. Very sliding. All the pinging rollers. Now. Have to see. There's a way across here, rather trying to get stuck in the avalanche gully. There's one benefit to it, all the snow is going to be taken out already. All the potential slides. Oh wow. Slidey pain here. Maybe I'll go across this. Hopefully. Try and slide across up the avalanche all itself. Very nice views, very steep. So, better safe than sorry, that's for sure. We'll take it steady. Nice and steady. And it's jerking me up. Look at that, all picking momentum and falling. So, just have to get out of its way and let it fly. I did this a lot in New Zealand. That's how I know how to do it. There you go. Slide, slide, slide. If there are no more slides. rock there. Another reason why you don't want to go too fast, because of the rocks. If I can just keep going across and just sliding it down, let it roll, let it roll. There you go. Rolling slough. Rolling wet slide avalanche. Picking up. You gotta get out of the way, man. It'll take you out. Once you get to the bottom, that'll be good. Slowly but surely, hop turn, hop turn, hop turn. Everything's just slide mania. Took me a little too long. I definitely should have set off earlier this morning. I know I probably wouldn't have had none of this. However, it would have been firmer. Pretty fast up. Shooting down. It'll be definitely warmer here than it was in at the Super Sea. Oh, be careful of these crevasses, of these gaps. I've heard quite notorious in Japanese resorts, and they trip quite a few people up. As you can see, I'm not skiing the best today. A bit too sticky. Trying to keep the camera steady. Yeah, so that's the other avalanche gully that I could have come down before I cut across. Much better. Now, probably the craziest slides I've witnessed. But luckily wet slide, it's kind of predictable. So I knew nothing was going to get too crazy. Just maybe towards the top, a little bit firmer. Ruts. That's why all the way from the top up there. Amazing terrain. Just hope I make it out of here before the battery runs out. So we've got quite a distance to go yet. Could have been easy now. I guess it's not too bad. I still want to hold up and trip myself up. especially in the avalanche debris. Wowzers. As you can see, nuts. I think someone's climbing up there. That's crazy at this time of day. And I came from all the way up there. Don't know if you can see. Right where my finger is on that ridge line. Alright, let's try and get down and out. At least get a view. Oh, it is so sticky. Wowzers. Oh, wowzers. And it's very much not too much snow left here. So they're not come out the wrong side. Very brutal. Oh my god. This is like probably the dumbest route to take. Avalanche route. That guy lagged me up. Oh. I think I have to walk down out of this, so I'll switch off and I'll switch on back to get a view of the bottom. Alright, chuffing out all the way down from down there. Unbelievable. So right up there is where I was before, right at the very summit, right up there, and then came down and zigzagged. Amazing. There's so much avalanche debris. As you can see, just a mess. So time to get out of it before it gets more dangerous. I'll get a bit of speed here. Take me out. Whoa, sticky. That's where I came down from. Right up there, all the way down. Unbelievable. Beautiful. Zoom out. Make sure I don't go too fast in case I hit a gap in the snow. Like that, a ramp. Oh yeah. Quick look. So that's it. Right at the summit there. Sorry, that's the summit. Came down across and then weaved my way all the way down and around here. So chuffed. Real nice line. Probably not the ideal one I wanted to do, but it was still good. Still nice and steep. Ooh, getting a bit very sticky down here. Very bumpy as well in some ways. the bumps and the avalanche, although that's in ideal conditions, helps increase the speed quite a bit. When you get to the white patches, ho 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 ho! Maybe I'll shoot down there. And that's the tents where I was before, camping. And that's the way I went up, right up there, and then wrapped around the backside. And that's his face. I wanted to come down some of these, but I ended up getting thrown off course, so I came down this way. That would have been more ideal, probably a little bit steeper, but whatever. With all that slide, it's probably best to not be on too steep a ground. Alrighty then, now let's see how much further I can go. Get an even better holistic picture. Branches now. And there the river goes. Right next to the river. All a bit of snow. Ice. All runs through. More hikers. Maybe they'll make it to the top. Woo! There we go. Let's see if we can see. I'll go a little bit further down. Keep up the momentum. Otherwise I'm going to have to walk out, and I do not want to walk out. It's not fun. At all. I doubt it will be any good going into there. So I have to walk back up. Alrighty then, one last shot. Want to get further down, round there, of the actual hill, and which line I did. Alrighty then. So there we have it. Fortunately my DJI ran out of batteries, so it surprised me. I thought it would have lasted a lot longer than it did. So there's the very summit up there. If this camera will allow you to show properly, it's not the best. And I wanted to come down a little bit from the summit and then cut across and zigzag down between the cliff bands. That would have looked really adventurous. But when I was turning from the very top, it released quite a bit of sloughy, avalanchy stuff. And that gathered momentum, and it got more momentum than I thought it would have. And it literally took me a few meters down with it, and it shot me past the turn-off point to come over the ridge into the area that I wanted to be in on this side. So I ended up having to go around the backside and all the way down. And came across a lot of avalanche debris. Not the most fun, it looks better on this side, but oh well, I made it down, that's the main thing. Amazing. On a powder day, that would be epic. I wouldn't be hesitating, I'll just be flooring it. And here we go, here's the what a way to finish it off, some nice waterfalls. I literally came through this waterfall because I was brought out on this side, and I couldn't be bothered hiking all the way up there to get back on the normal track. And I came down here, and literally there was just a little ledge of snow as a bridge across this huge gap, and I just made it. Oh my god, I would have plummeted about 5 to 10 meters and hit concrete at the bottom if it wasn't for that little ledge, so very thankful for that. Alrighty then, and these are my skis now. Skiing with my Salaman geishas. Geisha means lady in Japanese. I don't mind being a Japanese lady. There we go. But for $60 you couldn't go wrong. I've done like over 130 days on these, but I think they're coming to the end. As you can see, a few core shots on that one, but that one is completely screwed. Look at it there. The medals coming up. I managed to ski on that, and then you've got all the wood core, the actual edge. It's just completely ripped apart, but basically becoming unskiable almost now. Very hard to get edges in some places, some snow conditions. But they served me well. $60, 131 days. That's a bargain. That's less than like 30 cents a day, I think. 40 cents a day. Awesome. Cheapest pair I've ever had, and probably one of the longest serving pair I've ever had as well. Alrighty then, I will follow that person there. I'll make my way down. It's a long way back to the road because they closed the gate about, I don't know, 2-3 kilometers down the hill. So it won't be skiing down, it will be walking down. Not fun. Look, there's Mr. Security Man to protect me down. Alrighty then. Ciao for now.